Today Sports.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out comes. And they.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
A quick throw knocked away, and who got a hand in to knock it away. So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Costello. Now the ball comes loose, and the Seahawks have picked it up. He may go, and they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your step. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They go play action here on first down. He's got Mingo. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the throwing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way. And that's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back to throw now on first down. He completes this one to Mingo. Touchdown! Jonathan Mingo. New season. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards for Arizona. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And bulldozing his way through. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down. Half to go, first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Down the sideline he goes. And all the Jackson Smith and Jigba. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and ready to go with their next drive. And at the line, the Cardinal offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm seeing what's happening right now, but Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Quick complete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun. Costello able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first version. They'll look to throw again. Quick. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he returns it into enemy territory. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. And after there, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Arizona defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is a mini NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. Jackson Smith-Njigba with career touchdown number 70. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by, and it's now 21-7. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to Arizona now. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
A gain of 10. Looking to throw. Costello. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Off play action. Costello under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Draymond. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. He had the distance, but remained a 2-touchdown game. Jackson Smith-Njigba and his offense ready to go once more here. We're in the second. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him, maybe even have a third person in the area, and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me. For talents are his, because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A gain there of 30. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 16 yards there, and a first down again. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw, eluding the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6.
Sticking with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Amon-Ra St. Brown with career touch Bruce, among others. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Over. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
To throw on 2nd down, Costello. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Some seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That's taken on the 25. Pushing his way through. A very nice punt that time, but they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zones.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. A quick throw knocked away. It's in.
First time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Now a 2nd down throw for a chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. It's Brown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And after the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here.
Baker, the safety, he gets in from the secondary for the sack. Back to throw. Costello. So the completion results there. A 3rd and 14. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Now for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. He has, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On 1st down, Costello. He finds Wilson. He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Carry yards. And the Cardinals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete. He's got a man complete. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Down the left sideline. And he overshot. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown down. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will I'm quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
In this situation, if they decide to take a shot.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Looking to throw. And the ball is knocked out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something.
Doubt, but for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Sweat out half number 1. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As week 3, here we go with quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there and a first down.
But sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice 2nd and 1 from the 2. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to shy of a first with 3rd down looming. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will take this one in for the Seattle rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense into them here in this one?
They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And he is met in his tracks behind the line, and it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Hyatt there to grab it. Short completion, just 4 yards. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Costello. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Back for a loss of 12. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at about the 14. Powering his way forward. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19 takeover. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bowman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45 of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Back to throw. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he'll be corralled out across midfield. They'll look to throw here. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30. Phil. They'll drop to throw. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another
different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far. It's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 12 more yards there and another.
Better with the ball in his hands. He did not want to go down there until he found the end zone. And while he didn't quite get there, he and his guys are set up near the goal line now. 1st and goal.
At the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start played yet. Go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues.
After we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he's upended at the 33. Following who, here's 3rd down. Back to throw. Costello. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. Order of play. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And this will be taken at the 13. 51 yards on the punt there. After score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Back to throw here. This will be caught once again by Brown. It'll go down to Singletary. They'll go up the middle and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard. That yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. He shocked the D and rip off a pretty big play. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Devin Singletary. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. So this has been a pretty strong start to the year for him on the ground, CD. It's just week 3. That's already 5 rushing touchdowns.
And you know he's got big grins on their faces, but program, because he was awfully dedicated to what they put in front of him to get ready for this year. Got himself into terrific shape, and he's dominated here early on.
Extra point by McPherson. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early partner. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Open man is Mingo, complete. And so signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, he dropped it. On. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Costello. Steps away to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Looking at a 3rd and short. 3rd and 1. On the give here, Charbonnet. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, Costello. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the... So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Bowman. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 30 for 14 and a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Smith and Jigba pulling in a one-handed catch. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the side. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so.
Take over. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
It's caught. Mitchell. 7 yards.
Dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
He connects with Hyatt. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Back to throw again. He'll get that to Charbonnet. 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Costello. Pressure comes. He's taking 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Looking to throw. Costello. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick them off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that, but they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense.
As they move to 3-0 now on the young season, and they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they'll fall to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.